Hey guys, welcome back to Battle Ready Gaming. So, been a bit here since we recorded a game for you guys. Been on vacation, so just got back. Getting into it, gonna try out Separatists this time. My first time playing them, so if I do anything wrong, please point it out to me. And we'll see how this goes. So, leading my army, I've got Dooku here with Burst of Speed, Force Choke, Force Reflexes. We got the generic Super Tactical with Aggressive Tactics, just so when we use all of Dooku's cards, we can still do some coordinate shenanigans and pass out tokens with him. We've got 3 B1s with the extra guy and the E5S, just for that critical mainly is what we're doing. We do have a couple proxies. All the rocket guys will also be the E5Ss. I'm running the BX snipers here, the one strike team with the sniper, of course, upgrade. Vanilla, everything else on it. I didn't have the points for any more upgrades, so we'll see how that fares out. We've got the BX series commandos, the full squad, not with shields like they're modeled as. They've got the vibro swords instead, so they're going to be doing some charging, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. I've got just one unit of Staff Riders, naked, and then one squad of Magna Guard, just with the generic extra guy in there to help keep Dooku alive. We'll see how this goes. Not a whole lot of upgrades on this. This army is on loan by our store owner, Ray. So again, in the comments, say thank you, Ray, for letting us use something that's not just clones for once. If you do want to also see me use something else besides clones, consider checking out the Patreon, link in the description below. All the funds that we make there always goes back into the channel, whether for channel upgrades or for army upgrades as well. So hopefully we can branch out into some new lists here for myself. Over here, though, we've got Rebels led by Djarin. So, of course, we had to bring the Razor Crest to have on the table. Oh, and go ahead and walk us through your list.
Alrighty. I have a generic Rebel officer with improvised orders and portable scanners, naked Chewbacca. I got Djarin with the Amban rifle, the flame projector, the jetpack, the hunter, and the Grogu. I've got 3 units of Rebel vets, one with a 2-1B, one with an R5 astromech. I've got 3 naked Mark II medium blaster troopers, and I have 2 ATRTs with the ATRT laser cannons.
Awesome. So not a whole lot of upgrades. You went for more activations than upgrades.
Yes.
So pretty much the same as me. All right. So I am blue player. I've got a 2-point bid. So we'll go ahead and look at these the scenario for today and see what we're playing. All right. And this is where we are at. We've got long march here with clear conditions and gonna give recover the supplies a shot here. So this is gonna be our board today. And it's just going back where it was, back into the shot. I'll be set up down here in the desert area, and Den will be down here with his ship in the cargo and rocky area. So yeah, let's go ahead and get deployed out and get these recover the supply set up. All right, here we are post deployment here. So just kind of all along the lines here. We did Scout 3 with our commandos here. We've got Dooku on the side with his Magna Guard. I wasn't quite sure what to do with them. I figure they would have a little bit of cover, at least with these boxes advancing, as opposed to this side, which is very open and easy to get shot at. And then we just have our gun line here with our leader, our super tactical droid there, being able to be on the edge to send those orders around. Again, this is my first time, so bear with me. Coming over here to this side, we got Djarin being escorted by Chewbacca for that Guardian, I would imagine. And then we've just got a whole line of, are these Rebel vets?
Rebel vets.
Rebel vets, yeah, of course, because he's got the...
with Mark IIs.
Yeah, with the Mark IIs on the sides there. And then 2 of the RTs, so we'll see how those perform here. What gun did you say you put on those?
I put the long-range laser cannon.
Gotcha. All right, and then so for our objectives here, we've got our one in the middle here. I placed one there, and then one on the other side over here. They're just over, one apart from each other, so that worked out really nicely. He put one there, and oh, right, it's blending in with his line of boxes. It's this silver one on the end here is his. So it will be easy to score our own, but that middle one, though, is very, very out in the open. And I think both of us are very, very shooty heavy. So we'll see how this goes. Both of us got our melee guys on the same flank here. So they're going to duke it out. Round 1, though, command cards. I went with the standard orbital strike.
I went with the even more standard standing orders.
So, Orbital Strike, this is for any army that's got those long range. If you're not going to use standing orders, you're going to use this card. So you've got that range 4 and beyond.
What was it proc off of?
It comes off of the sky right here.
Okay, the tactical droid.
Yeah, our droid trooper. And so 4 reds, 2 blacks. Suppressive as well. And
Thanks.
so hopefully we can get some early damage in with that. So we'll go ahead and do our massive token handing out here. So he'll get the main order, and then he's got the direct. So we'll give it to the Staps. We'll pass it there, pass it there, pass it there. And yeah, so, and then we will try not to forget the aggressive tactics this time around. All right, so first roll of the game here. We went ahead and activated our leader here, who took an aim and then took a suppression to give the Staps an aim and a dodge. And he's going to fire all the way across the board into that squad of vets on the end. Looks like they're about to go for that box. So see what we can do here. The hill is giving them light cover, but we've got sharp shooter 1, so that'll cancel that out. So just any surges to hit. Use our aim here on the 1. That's 4 going through. Well, four hits. We'll see if there's any.
Probably going through. It is white saves.
White saves, but they surge. Or you just blank out. Cool, and we kill 4 guys instantly, and they get 2 suppression.
Yep, seems fair.
Awesome. Good job, droids. Y'all are so good. All right, ATRT moving up. Range 4 into the strike team here. They have a light cover over the hill.
Surge to crit.
Okay, so we got 1 save. They are red saves on these guys. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Doesn't look like it. And we save it.
1.
All right, 1 probably doesn't have cover there, I don't think. So go and roll for the B1s up here. Oh, that's a dead B1. All right, so our Staps went ahead and moved up here, compulse move, and then moved a partial movement after that. And so we're going to fire into what's left of these rebel vets here. There's only 2 left. They are in light cover because of their suppression. We have an aim token from our super tactical, which we will desperately need. And do these guys surge? I'm unfamiliar. They do not, so we'll spend that surge token from aggressive tactics there. So 3 hits.
Okay, I lose 1.
Actually, you'll reroll. You'll reroll that because yeah, it was. They've got cover, so you're only supposed to roll 2 dice, not 3.
Oh. Well, there's no way I can roll that good again.
Much worse now. It's all right. So that's the first unit off the board, and yeah, he'll have to then divert a squad away or use his Mark II to pick up that objective. So that's pretty good for us, I'd say. All right, and that Mark II did take a standby earlier, so we are within range just barely here. Spin, or we don't even have to because they're speeders and they're fast.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Mando going to do his en-bon rifle here. So speed 1 just gets him into line of sight of Dooku.
And a surge.
And a surge, and does not get it through naturally. So it's got to be a hit or crit for an automatic wound.
Why should I be able to roll average?
That's a bummer. Like, really. All right, and last activation of round 1, we got Chewie moving up, staying just within range 1 of Din there. Gonna take a shot into the Magna Guards here.
2.
2. So we'll spend the dodge on 1, and then 1 save. Make sure I'm not missing anything. No armor on these guys here. Yep. Take a wound. So 1 Magna Guard takes 1 wound, and that is it for round 1 there. We did manage to clear off 1 squad of vets, which was pretty huge there. And then our sniper team across the map put 2 more wounds into that Mark II. So hopefully we can clear off some scoreable potential there on that side of the board, making divert some of this big cluster in the middle away. We'll see. We'll see. All right, going into round 2 here, command cards.
Covering fire.
Ambush. So the 1 pip here. He went with covering fire, so 3 core units. After a friendly core unit performs a ranged attack, another friendly unit at range 1 to 2 may gain a dodge token. Pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll give ours to our Stap Riders, and then we'll use the coordinate here, and we'll ping orders around the board this way. Alright, stats are going to go ahead and activate. They do have the face-up order token, so no AI move here. We're going to see if we can finish off that Mark II. We took an aim. We do have a surge token as well from aggressive tactics, which we will need. We'll spin that aim on the 2 blanks here. No conversion. That's a bit of a bummer. So then spin that surge. So just the 3 hits into the Mark II. We'll see. No. Hey. Alive on 1. Alright, and a suppression. And then we'll go ahead and do our compulsory move. Alright, the veterans went ahead and activated, and they totally activated and took this with them, which they left behind. So that goes with them. And yeah, so taking the box, running away. We're going to activate our commandos here. We're going to snipe across the board here so we can finish off that Mark II that the Staps weren't able to kill. He does have a suppression, but we have sharpshooter 1, so that's okay. 2 hits there. And we will spin the aim to make it lethal and go ahead and finish him off. Okay. And then we're splitting fire. We'll put our 2 white dice over here into this Mark II. Maybe we can get a suppression or something. Nope, not even. White dice. White attack dice at that. Alright, Dooku's going to move forward. He's going to try to force lightning into Chewbacca here. We got 5 blacks. Pierce 1, surging to crit. We got 3.
Okay, I have heavy cover.
Yep.
From the box, but you have 2 crits, so 1 save.
1 save, yep.
Oh, no,
no, 2
saves.
2 saves, yep.
Nope.
Nope, so it takes 2. We don't want to enrage Chewie. We don't want to give him charge.
We just want to give him a little zap.
Yeah, we want to get him right on the cusp of getting angry, but not quite there. Not until we move first. Alright, Vet's going to move up now. I'm going to take a side shot into Dooku over here. See if they can get anything through. He does have light cover from the boxes in between. And he does have a dodge token, so his deflect will be online. Assuming there's no high velocity.
Pew! Not from these guys. Okay, critical 2.
That's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and spin the dodge token to cancel 1 of those and turn our deflect on.
Okay, 5.
So 5 saves. Come on, Dooku. I've seen Dooku roll terribly numerous times for other people, so let's see if we can do anything.
In my experience, he rolls well.
Yeah, we blocked all of them, and we got 1 surge, so...
Of course.
So lose 1, yeah, and no damage through. Jeez. Okay, so Dooku works good for me. Got it. Alright, our Magna Guard's going to go ahead and move forward. Going to try to get in a position that after we shoot Chewie here, if he gets his charge online, hopefully he can't charge Dooku. So we'll see how this goes. And these guys surge to hit.
2?
So 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah. Block 1, take 1. So another suppression, another wound, which is just right on the cusp of his charge, so that's exactly where we want him to be. Alright.
Or I could shoot at the wounded B1s.
So these B1s here picked up the box and moved behind the building, making their way around the corner to the other one.
I'm actually going to shoot the wounded B1s.
Alright. And his Mark II over here is activating. He's going to shoot into our B1s that are down to only 3 units here. We do have a surge token.
Spin the aim. 3 minus 1.
3. So 2 saves. So you can't wipe the squad. Not yet, at least. We have a surge token, which we do roll a surge, so we'll spend it to block them. So still on the board, just barely. Alright, our B1s here are going to make a break for the middle here. Moving forward, double move would not get us in base contact, so I'm going to use these tokens that we got from our leader here to see if we can capitalize on it. I'm going to shoot into the vets here, as they are the prime target for picking up that box. See if we can take them down a few pegs here. So we got critical 1 and a surge token and an aim token. Okay, that's pretty good. So use the aim on these for nothing, and a critical 1 will convert this to a crit.
Okay, so 5.
So 5 saves, yeah.
Okay, spin the dodge.
Spin the dodge, you got 4 saves.
And if history is any indicator, these will completely blank out. No.
No, alright.
Okay, so just 2.
Just 2.
Still sucks.
That's about what I expected, so I can't complain about that. Alright, so Chewie moved up, rolled off 1 suppression, so he gets his actions. Going to fire his crossbow into the Magnas here. So they don't get benefit from suppression there, but we do have a dodge token, so we'll cancel one of the 3. So we got 2 saves to make here. I need to make one of them. We made one of them, so take a wound on another guy. All right. And is that your last activation?
Yes, it is.
All right. So my last activation here will then be my charging commandos. So let's see what fun we can have. All right. So yeah, we're moving into charge into Chewbacca there. So let's see what we can do here. We got the vibro sword. So 4 reds, 4 whites, surging to hit, and a healthy amount of surges there. So 5 in total. 5 saves on Chewie. No dodge tokens, no benefit of cover here in melee.
Nothing.
Oof, oof. Chewie, down to 1. Ouch, buddy. All right, going in, bottom round 2, going into round 3 here. So starting to get locked up in some melee over here. Din hasn't really done much yet. Dooku's done a little bit of force lightning though. These guys are just slowly making an advance towards the rear with their box. And these guys over here moving forward. That box over there in the open, but neither of us really have, well, he could give up the center point to try to go after it, I guess, but yeah, it's kind of awkward. I don't think either of us will be scoring that box back there. So, and then we just got our guys camping in the back here with theirs. Command cards, though, I went with double a fall here.
1 pip.
You went with
communications.
the 1 pip. Your opponent must issue orders issue orders to 1 fewer unit than is indicated on their command cards to a minimum of 1. Ouch. So that will actually really, really impact us here. So Dooku in 1. So I got to give up 1. That's a shame, though. And I do get the option to put his back in to shuffle 2 order tokens back in. I guess we'll see what he chooses to see if we even opt for that or not. It's kind of a debate. Alright, so we did use Count Dooku's ability to put his own order token back in to shuffle in Chewie's, but then he pulled he pulled a support, but then used improvised orders to pull again, and then did manage to pull the operative. So, gonna aim and punch into our commandos here. They are 2 wounds each.
I'll take that.
That's pretty healthy there. So we got 4 red saves.
You'll make 3.
With no special stuff here on these guys. So yeah, I'm just making... Nope. And they don't surge to defend or anything, so that's going to be 2 dead commandos. Oof. Alright, we pulled our stabs for our first one, so they're going to compulse remove, just barely staying on the board there, and the leader just has the vets in arc there, so we're going to aim and fire into those guys. Actually, sorry, I cannot. So that will have to be an AI, yeah, because they didn't have a face of order token. Sorry, I'm still new to this, so AI move, so no aim token, so it's going to be a straight shot, and then we'll have the compulsory move afterwards.
Gotcha.
But who needs an aim?
Nope, not you.
Not me, that's for sure. So yeah, it's going to be 5 minus 1 because you are suppressed from last round, so 4 saves. There are 4 of them left. Oh, only take out 2, but we do hand out another suppression at least, so we'll limit their actions, so they won't be able to go and pick up that box. Alright, RT shooting over here into our wounded B1s. He's got 2 there, no benefit from suppression. Take 2, down to the leader. Now, at least they've soaked up a lot of fire, so I mean that's kind of their role in life, so they've done pretty well at that. Alright, so we pulled Dooku here, which I did forget he had Force Choke, so we move forward, Force Choke Chewie on his last wound, kill him, and then we're going to Force Lightning here into Din.
Hold on, I'm going to do the hand thing.
What's the hand thing?
It is a command card that you can just play whenever a friendly is targeted by a ranged attack. They gain 2 dodge tokens and gain deflect. Which you're immune to deflect, right?
Immune to pierce.
Oh, not immune to deflect. Cool.
Yep. So, alrighty, cool. And that is a command card you got to spend, right?
Yes.
That's not the Grogu card is something else, right?
Yeah, Grogu is a different thing.
Gotcha. Okay. First time playing against Din, so. Okay. 2 crits and a hit.
I will spend 1 dodge token.
So 1 dodge to cancel out that. So 2 saves with deflect.
take a wound.
No, you didn't roll a surge. So
Yeah. I take a wound.
yes, you take a wound.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. I don't take one. You take one. So still pretty. And you're immune to pierce? Sorry. No, you're impervious, right?
Yes. So I should have
So
rolled an
roll
extra.
one extra. Yeah.
Surge!
No, but you did block bullets, so you don't take any wounds.
Yeah.
Or no?
No, I still take one.
Yeah, you still take one. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Pierce is always confusing for me. All right. So. I mean, we killed Chewie. That's a bonus. That's a boon. All right. His retreating corps has decided to stop retreating, and they're going to fire into our lone B1 here.
Pew! Critical one.
That's pretty good. So 4 saves to make here.
-1. 3. Only 3.
Oh yeah, because we are in light cover, so 3 saves. Still not looking good for white dice. No, not at all. So,
And then I continue retreating.
and then they keep moving, yeah, because they didn't aim for that. They just got a pew-pew shot, and now they're running away again. All right, finally pulled our commandos here. So they're AI dodge and then charging into Din here. We are surging to hit. 3 hits.
Okay.
And you spend Denny dodges.
Yeah, spend all of those dodges.
All right, so spends 2 dodges, so you're going to roll for 1.
Okay.
That whole sequence is fantastic.
All right, and he blocks it. So it doesn't take anything. But we are locking him down in melee at least.
Wow, that sucks.
So-
Spend an aim.
Melee with the Aubon. Spin an aim. It's
Okay.
2.
2.
We got 2 saves to make. Actually, we'll spend a dodge on 1. So 1 save. And we make it.
Okay. Second shot is going to be with my pistol because it is versatile.
Okay. Into melee.
Into melee, I think.
Okay. Because he's got Arsenal too. Because he's super cool. The coolest character to come out of Star Wars in a hot minute.
But my
Choo.
That's pretty
Crit.
good.
And I will spend the remaining aim to make it lethal.
Okay. So he's got Pierce 1 on 3. And these guys, they have Impervious, so we get an extra red dice here. Hopefully it'll matter. Not quite. We don't surge to defend. So take 3. We got 1 left on 1 because they have 2 wounds each.
one of my favorite characters about
All right. Our super tactical moved up, gave us stress to give them an aim and a dodge. His RT is now going to fire back into them.
You know what? I'm going to shoot at the tactical droid, actually.
Oh, okay.
gives away all the spoilers
Spin the
for the
aim.
next film.
Yep.
Surge to crit.
All right. 3. He is red defense dice with surge. Surge to hit. No defense. But we'll spin that surge, so we take 1. And another suppression. Which he has a courage too. It's okay. Alright, gonna go ahead and activate our Magnus. So the AI moved, and then we're going to charge into with Din here. Din and Grogu. 6 black dice. Surging to hit. So we got 3. Take 1.
Take 1 wound.
Every little bit helps. What's his total wounds at?
5 plus 1 for Grogu.
5 plus 1, so essentially 6. So he's a third of the way there.
Do the damn thing.
All right, our B1's moving forward. The leader there just shy of being able to base the thing there, so we just kind of using the benefit of having a few guys left to surround it so he can't move in and base it himself. And we're actually going to shoot after the Mark II. This guy is down to 1 guy, but he's really, really suppressed, so he won't be doing much. So I don't think he's much of a threat currently. But I think getting rid of that Mark II in a later round, this will be kind of a good time to soften it up. So we got an aim from the leader earlier. Spin that on these. And we do have a critical from our sniper there. I think that was just a hit, right?
Yeah, it was.
And did I forget aggressive tactics?
I don't know. Those guys.
Yeah, they've got it.
I think you used it on defense.
I probably did use it on defense. That would make sense, yeah.
Woo!
All right. Makes them all, gets a suppression. That's it. All right, he's immediately going to shoot them back now.
Critical 2. Spin the aim.
All right,
For
so
just 2.
Just 2 there. We'll spend the dodge on 1.
Okay.
So we got 1 save to make, which we don't make. So we do lose another guy. Down to 4.
Ow.
They're doing their job. All right, here we are going into round 4 here. So Den sitting here on, got essentially 4 wounds left, but he's getting pretty surrounded. These guys still chilling in the back with their box. We did manage to get a lot of wounds through on these vets here, so I think we're in a pretty good position of holding this box down at least. I don't know if we'll be able to score it, but we'll have to see. And these guys moving around to pick up a second box over here. Command card time, though. I think this is the best time to go for it. Fear, Surprise, Intimidation are 1 pip for Dooku.
2 pip. I like those odds.
I figured you'd go with the Whistling Birds, but decided against it. Djarin gains an aim token. After Djarin performs an attack action, he may perform an additional attack against a different unit. That's pretty good when you're you've got
Surrounded?
Well, I mean, you've got 2 attacks per with the Arsenal 2.
Yep.
And yeah, you've got 2 units in melee with you.
Yep.
So I'll have to see if Dooku can finish you off first. Count Dooku gains Arsenal 2 and Relentless, and each of his ranged weapons gains Versatile. After he performs an attack, each defender gains 2 suppression tokens.
Yikes.
So, and we got Force Speed here, or Burst of Speed, so we should be able to get into melee with him before he can activate.
You don't need a burst of speed. You've got what do you call it? The move and attack one.
I've got Relentless?
Yeah, Relentless.
Yeah, but he's not within just 1 movement, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think so, at least. We'll see. Either way, hopefully we can clear off Den before he activates. Alright, so we are burst to speeding with Dooku here, so we can get an aim token for our second action, or aim, then burst to speed, move forward, Relentless, Arsenal 2 into Djarin. So we've got Force Lightning and the Lightsaber here, so we've got Pierce 3 going into to Djarin here with an aim token, surging to crit. Okay, that's 1 surge. So spin the aim on these. It's good conversion there. So we've got 7 saves, and it's Pierce 3, so you'll get your extra impervious armor there. We could clear off Din here. He's got
easily
no other defensive mods. Does he surge to defend? Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does.
I would hope so.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then can I get one more? Red.
Yeah.
Okay. That's yours.
Okay.
That's pretty solid.
And then we're piercing 3 of those.
3.
So 2.
So I save 4 out of 7. So I take 3 and I die.
No. Because Baby Yoda will take 1.
Right.
And then you'll take 2, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you're down. You're on 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda actually will stay there because you can claim him and get a point for it.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Interesting. So Dooku claims it?
Well, you have to do it as an action.
Oh, okay. I got you. I guess I've never seen that interaction before. Cool.
Yeah. It's arguable whether or not it's worth it, but I can claim him too and get a point for it.
Huh.
Apparently. Like, at least if I'm reading the rules right. Listeners in the comments can tell me if I'm wrong. But
it would have to be like another one of your units. Like Din has to die, and then he becomes claimable.
no, because he becomes like a token after he dies.
Right,
So
right.
I would think Den could claim it.
But Din
Because
would have to
he's-
die, though, for it to become a claimable token.
No, because Grogu dies before Den. Grogu
Oh,
just died.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
So if Den had 1 health left,
Right.
he could technically...
Interesting.
Do that.
Okay. But yeah, so he's alive on 1 there.
Okay.
Not too bad.
All right. It's time for Den to have his day in the sun.
Yep. All right, so he's going to get his command card to pop off as well here.
He's going to aim, and then he's going to just swing.
So who are you going? You've got 2 aim tokens.
Yep, and I've got
I do have a
I've got
dodge
2 very heavy attacks.
from force reflexes. So
So-
actually, at the end of my turn, I'm going to force choke you and kill you.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
I concede.
Force choke. Yeah, force choke killed off both named
Force choke
characters.
is very good.
Yeah, because he's got Master of the Force, so that's super, super strong. Yeah, and then basically my other 2 melee guys, I mean, they can just run over here and
Yeah.
clear
It's-
those.
It's done.
And if we claim that, and this squad back here claims that, Yeah, there's no way, unfortunately.
My only chance was to have Din survive and maybe kill Dooku, but I was going to have to get really lucky for that to even be doable.
Hey, let's at least roll it out. Let's see what happens with Din using his command card. He's got Arsenal.
Oh, you just want to see?
Arsenal 2 twice. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will use the flamethrower and the rifle on the Magna Guards.
Okay.
So I get 3 red because it's a red for each opponent because it's a spray. And then 1 black, 2 red.
And it's melee or ranged one. That's cool.
Yeah. So
4 reds.
This is the Magna Guards. Yeah, 4 reds and a black.
What's the black for?
Or no, a 5. Because it's 4 reds for the flamethrower.
Right.
And it's Arsenal 2.
Oh, it's Arsenal 2.
So
Right.
actually it should be 2 more red and a black. Because I'm going to add the pistol in there. Because it's versatile.
Right.
And swing at the Magna Guards.
Okay.
Spend the aim.
Yep.
Search to crit.
Okay. I'll spend 1 dodge token.
6, 7. So 6 saves.
6 saves. Gather up all the dice. Get my lone dice back. Yeah, they got 2 wounds each. They've taken 1, it looks like. So we got 5 wounds on these guys. Wow. Okay. This was a fail. And they don't surge to defend, I don't believe. Nope. So we got 3 failures. So that'll kill 2 Magnus.
Nice.
Okay. That's the first attack.
Right.
And
And then
spin
the
it.
second attack.
I mean, Dooku's at
It's
full.
trickier. How much health does Dooku have
He's got
total?
6, and he does have a dodge token.
Yeah, so unlikely to kill him, but that's who I would go for in this case.
Okay.
I would have to get all crits. So I will divide the arsenal attack up, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to do the Ambam into the...
They're completely identical.
Yeah. Ambam into the Commando.
Okay.
Surge to crit.
All right.
3 saves.
No tokens on him because he hasn't gone yet. Wood fell 1, so that's him dead.
Okay. And then the Magna Guard on the second.
Magna Guard on his last.
Spend the aim. Okay. 2.
2. Okay. Yeah, that'll kill him too.
Cool. Yep. Still couldn't kill Dooku.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, he's got potential for sure.
Right.
It's just he's a little tricky to use. I haven't done a whole lot with Downey.
I think you were smart with like pairing him with Chewie like you did. But
I love
Chewie just melted way quicker than I would have even thought he would have. He didn't make I don't think any saves.
No,
he rolled
didn't.
some surges,
He didn't
but
make a single save.
yeah, ouch.
All right, well, good game. You played the the objectives really well. Keeping Dooku in cover like you did, like I wanted to be able to get some shots off on him, but you just had him a little too well protected. I was able to get a couple shots off towards him, but when he's with Magna Guards, you kind of have to go after the Magna Guards first.
Right. I was going to say, I didn't actually use Guardian at all with the Magnus, but that's because you just shot them.
Yeah, that's what I always wanted
Which
to do.
makes sense, yeah, because they don't have deflect, and they're both red dice, so you have the equal chance of wounding.
Well, and do Magna Guards have Surge to defend?
No.
No, so yeah, I definitely always go after Magna Guards.
Fair. Well, Dooku only surges when he spends that for the deflect.
Right,
So
but he usually has it.
unless you're going to put like just an absolute insane amount of dice in one go, which you're going to cap the Guardian at 2, and then all the other hits will just go into Dooku.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
just
your
don't
own
have
go.
a whole lot of firepower with this
Right.
list. I definitely wish I had taken rotary blasters with the ATRTs. I'm not that impressed with the long range laser. It's nice to be able to shoot at range 4, but I like throwing lots of dice.
Right, and even at Long March, I mean, they were in range very, very quickly, but I don't think you're going to be playing on Long March that often, so...
And you just, with the cover rules being what they are, everything always has some cover.
Right.
And just having a large dice pool is more important than having long range right now.
Yep.
I think. So.
I think you're right. But yeah, good game, fun game. First time using droids. If I messed anything up, please let me know in the comments. I'm sure I did something somewhere. I know I kept forgetting. I did it this round. I forgot my aggressive tactics. I think I remembered it most rounds, but except for this one.
Yeah, you forgot one. Right?
I forgot it round 1, like halfway through. I remembered and we like put a couple out, but it wasn't really that relevant round 1 just because everything was so far away. But yeah, still fun. Droids are neat.
Droids are good.
Yep. I like Din though. Din's just so cool.
Yeah.
How many points?
2 points. 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 2 po I think he's only like 150.
Only 150.
Let's see. Yeah, 144, and that's with what I've got him built at.
Oh, okay. So with upgrades, even.
Yeah.
And he's stacked over there. You got 4 upgrades and Grogu.
Oh, and I forgot my hunter the whole time. Oof. Yeah, without Grogu. Oh no, Grogu is an extra 17.
Yeah, he's expensive.
So, well, on top of the 144.
Oh, okay.
So he's 144 the way I've got him built, and I always am going to take the jetpack.
Right.
I'm always going to take the Am-Bam. The flame projector is like, it's 8 points.
Right.
I think it's worth it just for when, I would have loved to have gotten over to some B1s with him. I probably should have targeted your tactical droid instead of Dooku.
Right. Honestly, I think I placed my Dooku out first, and then you put him over here. If you had put him on the other side of the board, I think he would just had an absolute field day with this whole side by himself. You tried to go against Dooku, who is like the best. Honestly, went against three melee units with just him and Chewie.
Yeah.
But if you had put him on the other side, they would have just had complete dominance over here, especially with all that firepower, because he's slinging a lot of dice with that arsenal too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the jetpack, you could have got him up there in range. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I could see out of this game that could have been done better. But besides that, yeah, I'm just putting up a ton of bodies, just holding out objectives, and then making you put a lot of firepower into other things that aren't doing the objectives. So, but yeah, fun game.